Are there too many clothing brands in the gym space? I feel like every day I'm flooded on my Instagram feed with so many just clothing brands. And I'm not knocking them. Hey, if you have room in this space, if you believe that you have a really unique approach to clothing in the fitness space, go for it. It just seems like I don't know, fashion in fitness world is odd to me. And there's so many things you can unravel with this. Like, there's always been the question, like, does it matter what you wear to the gym? Ultimately, I want to believe the answer is no. At the same time, I also believe in the ideology that look good, feel good is like a really genuine, tangible thing that you can attribute to. There's definitely been days where if my outfit felt great, where like I felt personally confident, I feel like it kind of gave me a little bit of a boost in the gym. And the boost in the gym is not like suddenly I'm wearing a shirt and I'm going to be PRing. It's more so like I just feel comfortable in my skin to kind of move more emphatically, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know, I feel like obviously like anything else, it becomes generational. You kind of asking a guy who's been in the gym for, over 2 decades, he's going to tell you that it doesn't matter what you fucking wear as long as you're working hard, which is objectively true. You ask a younger generation who kind of cares about the vanity, then yeah, they're going to tell you that it is important to go to the gym because they have a fair argument. I mean, obviously, health aside, going to the gym is important for our health, but it is important to understand that a lot of people go to the gym for vanity reasons, and those vanity reasons are very legitimate and they're very kind of logically sound. It makes sense that if you're going to the gym to look good, well, of course, your outfits are going to coordinate with that. And that's why you're seeing all these kind of like trends. But it is like this odd thing because if it's supposed to be about getting strong and if the aesthetic build is what you look like without clothes, then why should the clothes matter if you're in the gym? And you see where there's kind of like all this weird hypocrisy around it. And there's just so many different clothing brands. I mean, off the top of my head, I can think of Young LA, Gymshark, Athlete, Raw Gear, Anaka Power. Then there's like the weird ones like Lululemon, which are like high-end ones. And then there's just ones that are dog shit like Fabletics. I've never seen someone wear Fabletics. I genuinely don't know how they have a business model. And like you get all these brands and like I want to say a lot of them have like a certain identity to them, but I feel like a lot of them started to look the same. And then all these up-and-coming ones pretty much just look like Young LA or Anaka, in my opinion. And listen, I'm not a fucking expert in fashion. Hell, I'm not an expert at anything really, other than like what's good for you in order for you to feel better as far as food. But I don't know. Like it's kind of weird to me when I got into health and fitness, which wasn't that long ago. I'm not a lifelong lifter. I've only been a lifter for the past like 4 or 5 years. I just dove right into it. But clothing was like such a big deal for people. And also, why? Here's something I want to talk about. Like, I see these brands like Gymshark and Young LA. And don't get me wrong, I'm actually wearing Gymshark shorts right now. I had to double check. I wasn't sure. And like, they're fantastic. They're fantastic shorts. But my thing is, why am I seeing gym brands that are promoting like health fitness charging like luxury brand prices for their garments? I don't understand that. If I'm going to the gym, I want to dress comfortably. My thing is like, I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to feel restricted. I don't want to feel these things. If that's the case, why am I paying $70 for a hoodie? You go to like the underground music scene, you see people are selling hoodies for like $20-$30. And it's probably being printed at the same place. Like, okay, maybe your thing is a little bit softer. But my point is, if it gets to a weird point where if it's worth money because it's like a valuable garment and it's like a super soft and really like high quality texture, high quality material, then why do I want to go to the gym in it? Why would I want to sweat and ruin them? It doesn't really make sense to me. In the fashion world, I understand luxury garments kind of represent a certain social kind of construct that like the ethos of it I enjoy. Maybe I don't entirely agree with it, but I get it. But in the gym setting where you're going to be purposely kind of sweating in it and purposely trying to move around in very optimal ways, I don't understand why we need to spend so much money on clothing. But again, like I said in the video, I'm a little bit contradicting. I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because I do believe look good, feel good. The parameters of what looking good is so subjective, and I don't understand why that subjectivity should also imply monetary change. This is such a yap sesh about fucking gym clothes. You know what it was? I think I got annoyed at gym culture and gym fashion when I started seeing people wearing flannel. The flannels I don't understand. Like, why are we wearing flannel? Sweating in a flannel and imagining a flannel sticking to me while I work out feels disgusting. And I see it. I see it all the time. And I haven't been able to parse through if it's like a younger crowd. I feel like it is sometimes people older than me. Maybe it's a little bit of copium. I have no idea. But the kind of final nail here is that there are a lot of options for gym brands. You're going to see that there's a lot of gym brands, and a lot of them are kind of doing the same thing. And I get it. It's immersion into the culture. It's something that helps you feel connected to the community. It's something that we can all kind of bond over. We kind of judge people when we're at the gym. Oh my God, that person's wearing that. They must be poor. We all do that. I get it. But really, when you're going to the gym, you just want to be sure you're comfortable, you're safe, and you're you. If that means thrifting an old t-shirt and then wearing any gym shorts you find at Walmart, that's fine. If that means wearing a flannel, I hate to admit that it's fine, but it is also fine. It's just like there's so many. It's like there's more clothing brands sometimes than there are like supplement brands. And there is a ton of supplement brands. Sometimes I feel like in the gym community, I'm very like in the middle. Like you got your big influencers, your Eubanks, your TNFs, your things like that. The people who serve a purpose, and they do. Those are excellent creators that I watched and got me into even wanting to talk about this stuff. But at the same time, it's like, dude, there's already so much you have to jog through in the fitness nutrition space between what type of workouts you're gonna do, how you're gonna eat, your dieting, your everything else. Adding like clothing to that stressor is crazy. Just wear whatever you want to. Or if you weren't even really concerned about it, then fine, get into the fashion. It's actually a lot of fun. Like I said, I wear Gymshark myself. It's just an observation. Really, I just wanted to talk about the observation. I've just noticed there's so many clothing brands and I don't really particularly see them doing anything. So if you somehow are a clothing brand, because that's another thing. So I actually tried doing some research and I tried actually looking up this video on YouTube to see if anyone wants to talk about it. And it's just people talking about how to build a gym outfit. Like, who is that? Who is that for? Who is like getting into the gym and going, oh fuck, what should I wear? It's like, dude, there's like movies from the 70s that show people what they wear at the gym. It has not changed. I don't know. I just didn't know what answer that was like what problem was that solving? Who needed to know what they have to wear so badly that they watched a video where it's like a guy, like, today we're going to construct a gym outfit. Here's 9 gym outfits. These fucking videos have hundreds of thousands of views, so I can't even talk shit because I got nothing. I've got nothing. I got nothing for them. The information I provide is like, hey, here's things that you should do in order to feel better for yourself, more fulfilling, healthier lifestyle. I offer nothing when it comes to clothing, though I like clothing. That's why I want to talk about it. Yeah, this is just one giant yap session. I'd be surprised if anyone's really listening to this. Bottom line is, if you're a clothing brand, do better. Do something unique. Don't just copy Young LA. Don't just copy Gymshark. Do something cool outside the trends. I think there's a couple of brands out there. I don't remember their name, but I definitely have seen some ads where I was like, okay, that's interesting and unique. But then it goes into the thing where it's like, if you go too far out of the box, then it's no longer like appropriate gym clothing, because gym clothing should be pretty basic. It should just be comfy clothes that you can sweat in. Going too outside the box seems crazy to me. Yet somehow these brands exist. This is the part I don't understand. Maybe I'm getting old. I have no idea. But there's just something there that kind of makes me feel weird. I think anyone that's getting into gym like culture and getting into like health and nutrition that immediately focuses on the fashion for it. See, I can't even say they're in it for the wrong reasons, because a lot of people are in it for the vanity reason. So it is an extension. You know what? I'm realizing now as I talk about this, I'm just full of shit. People should enjoy the fashion. Fashion's a good part of it. If you're the type of person who's like, hey, we've been working out for 20 years. It's about putting the hard work and it's about putting the rep. Your fucking Gymshark t-shirt is going to help you with that last rep of 225 on the bench. You're right, but you're lame. I think we'll end it on that.